was an event that overtook the world, really, the solar eclipse this past week. Welcome to Gyrene Nation. I'm Will Hampton along with your coach and VP Squared, Joe Patterson. Did you see the solar eclipse this last week?
I did not. I was outside during it and didn't have the glasses, so I didn't even notice.
Well, thanks to Cooper Husky, he took his glasses. He had his, what I call his nerd glasses, over to the tennis complex. And a lot of the guys on the tennis team, including Coach Barrett Elkins, got a little look at the solar eclipse here in Southwest Florida. It wasn't much. It was, I think, 52% coverage. But still, these guys thought it was pretty cool.
Oh, now it's more, yeah. It's half of it. Very good.
Thank you. All right. Oh, wow.
Probably won't happen for a good while. I'm not one of those astronomers, but I think it's rare.
I think it's supposed to be 21 years from now. It's supposed to happen.
Will Hampton
again.
always has the answer.
So thanks to Cooper, the tennis team got to see a little piece of the solar eclipse.
Oh, I can see the moon.
This is an educational day, you know, coming from a family that really loves education and especially space education. It was a big day for the Husky clan, and so we were just excited to be out here and get the glasses out and have everybody get a look at the solar eclipse.
But let's talk about this team. A little while ago, they got a big win over Coastal Georgia. Their team has kind of been up and down with new coach, Coach Elkins, but they just keep fighting and they keep getting better, and that's what it's about, isn't it, Coach?
That's so true. I mean, this conference, as with a lot of the conferences in a lot of the sports in our conference, just one of the best in the nation, right? So every time we're competing against a nationally ranked team, and so we just got to get hot at the right time, and we've qualified for the tournament, so it should be all bets off at this point.
That's what Coach says. They're dialed in and getting ready for that conference tournament.
We're focused right now this week, especially on for our men, our doubles, just getting our doubles really crisp, tight, working on some movement, some quick things. Our women right now, we're doing the same. We're out there working on, okay, who do we find right now that we're relying on and making sure that we can kind of have someone to lean on that, we can have practice and just flow through them and make sure that we're all following their lead. So we're excited for the last week and a half right now till the conference tournament.
Best of luck to Coach Elkins and the tennis team. Let's talk football. We're here on Gyrene Field. You've got a camp coming up in June, but the news is registration is open.
Registration's open. June 15th is our annual prospect camp. Every year it's gotten bigger and better, and we get more and more of our athletes from this camp. So certainly if you're making your summer plans, it's a plane for most of you, right? So make those plans now, June 15th. And of course, football has a camp, but just about every one of our sports does as well. So any one of them, we're going to have a camp. Most likely all of them will be on the website and updated within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, get the information at AveMariaGyrenes.com. Coach Hayes, your offensive coordinator, is kind of putting a lot of the pieces together to this puzzle that's called a camp, and I got a chance to talk to him.
What a camp does, it gives you a chance for the coaches to see in person. I mean, there's a number of guys that you may watch them on film and say, hey, I think this guy's pretty good. We want to get him to camp and see him in person. And then you get him there in person, you go, man, he's even better than we thought. We got to get an offer out to this guy, so it gives them an opportunity to do that.
So again, go to AveMariaGyrenes.com, go to camps, click on and join the fun on June 15th.
Indeed.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk a little track and field. Alan Webb's got this bunch ready to roll. Also, Ave Maria Golf, the always popular plays of the week. But first, who said that? Persistence is the soul of a champion. Who said that? Gyrene Nation continues after this.
Ave rides came from the need that Ave Maria is lacking, transportation in and out. I know that it's a big need that needs to be filled, and I decided to take that in my own hands. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Saban Hunt, founder and CEO of Ave Rides. If you want to come see the Gyrene play on this beautiful field, if you need a ride from the airport or to the airport, I'm your man. Give me a call at 703-307-7781. Ave Maria, let's ride.
Ave, I think it's a community, not just the university, but the community as a whole, where we're really here to support one another. And I think Pop Love very much takes that identity of wanting to be there and serve for others. And I think that's also why we wanted to become a sponsorship for the university athletics. We wanted to give something back to the university and to the community as something that can just be fun and exciting. It's a great add to Ave, and I can't wait for other people to try it.
Here we go. Shoots and saved by Rowe. Rowe now kicks it back out. But Seiler gets it back and she scores! Abby Seiler. That's her 100th goal here at Ave Maria.
One. Phillips ends it right there. Base hit into right center, and the Gyrenes turn this into a walk-off. It's a walk-off single by Annabella Phillips, and the Gyrenes short game the Weber Warriors 11-3.
Coffee shows bunt. This one laid down the third base line. No throw at thirds. And that throw is going to get past the glove of the first baseman. Roll into foul territory. And Leonardi scores. Gyrenes win. It's a walk-off E5 for Ave Maria. They sweep the doubleheader and improve to 17-16 on the year.
Thank you, Cooper Husky. Love those plays of the week. Welcome back to Gyrene Nation. Will Hampton with Joe Patterson. Let's talk track and field. Coach Alan Webb does such a great job with this program. All of our coaches do. But man, they just continue to run and run faster, get a little stronger. Is that what they're supposed to do in track and field, Coach?
I think it's about the points, right?
Yeah.
So I think that each one of these events that we feel like we can score some points is a great opportunity for us to move up in those conference rankings.
Michael Long is incredible. And his numbers in the 800, best in the nation. He's like, Coach Webb was telling me, if you look at his numbers, he would be ranked 33rd in the nation in all collegiate track and field. Division I, Division II, Division III, and AIA.
Yeah, and certainly we're happy he's here. And I think that that's where we're going to really see the difference is when a few of our athletes can really excel.
I mean, I don't really do that much. I just listen to Coach, do whatever he says. I've been sleeping well, eating well, so I think that all just helped my performance.
I saw the talent for sure. I knew that the potential was definitely there. Number one, from his siblings. You know, I mean, his older sister was here last year doing amazing things. Both of his sisters, Carol and Tess. So I knew there was something there, you know, from their family, but specifically to Michael as an individual. Late in his senior year last year, he really started to blossom. You know, he went from being a 155 half miler to, by the time the summer was over, he had already run 150.
Well, both my parents ran. That's how they met at college. They both ran on the track team. So we just grew up running, so it's kind of our thing.
One thing with this program, faith is part of the equation. Well, like the other day, I was at practice, and they started their practice with a familiar song.
Ave Maria,
All right, nice.
Such a beautiful team when we all come together and work hard. In practice and at the track meets. It's awesome having teammates who care about you, who want you to succeed, and who are going to go to these meets and push you along. Being a part of a team is so important to encourage each other. Because once someone's on your team, when someone's rooting for you, then you believe in yourself and you know that you can do better.
Great stuff from Emma Peralton. My Uncle Jack once said, when he sees a runner smile, then he'll start running. If he saw our team, he'd start running, wouldn't he, Coach?
That's a really good point, right? And speaking of running, we got the Fiat 5K coming this Saturday.
Yep.
Nothing but smiles out there, I'm sure.
We post this on Thursday. Is there still time to register? Can you register day of the event?
Let's go ahead and use the link online just to give us the best opportunity, because obviously it's going to be professionally timed and all that.
Yeah, so the Fiat 5K this Saturday morning at North Park. Now let's talk some golf. They're getting ready for a conference championship, and you talk about a team that's kind of bouncing. A little while ago, a few weeks ago, they won their first tournaments for both the men and the women ever. And Ty Kaufman won the individual honor at that event up in Virginia.
Yep. And I think we can say this about every sport, but certainly you've played golf, right? And you can have good days and bad days, right? So if we all have good days at the same time, it's anybody's game.
Confidence is a big part of it, and after that win, those 2 wins, this group's feeling pretty good.
It's hard to carry the momentum since, you know, we have a few weeks off, but just the confidence and the mindset going into our next tournaments, or just saying, hey, we can get this done. We've done it before. That's a big factor.
See Ty win there on the last hole was really exciting. And, now going forward, this coming week, we've got a big match against Weber, Southeastern, and St. Thomas, and then conference. So I think the team's feeling really confident, really good about themselves, and we're looking forward to it.
I think we're about as ready as we can be. I mean, we've prepared all year for it. We know that what we have to do. We've played good on that course in the fall. We actually came in second by 1 stroke, which hurt, but we know that we can go out there and get it done.
There's a comfort level with playing a course you've played before, and we've played the conference course before, and so we've talked a lot about preparing for specific shots we struggled with at that course, and so if we can practice those specific shots, we can execute them when it matters. So yeah, I think we have a lot of confidence going into this.
You having fun?
Oh, of course, I have fun every day. I mean, this is the best sport. Come on, look at it.
It's just repetition. That's all it is. You throw yourself into contention so many times, and you're bound to strike gold every once in a while.
So go get them, Gyrenes. One more event and then the conference championships. Speaking of golf, our Ave Maria Athletics golf outing is sold out, but it's coming up April 20th.
It's coming up April 20th, and there's still anyone who wants to support the programs here at Ave Maria and you can't make it to the tournament, you can still be a sponsor, and that goes a long way for us.
All right, we're going to take a break. Back to close out this edition of Gyrene Nation after this.
At Ave Maria, more is an invitation and a promise. To live in a community with more finds, more friends, more waves, more smiles. Add to that an array of home designs from 4 renowned builders starting in the 200s. So come live with more connection at the home to more. Ave Maria, a big kind of small town.
Welcome to Tropical Smoothie, where students love to come and gather and have a good time. We are proud sponsors of the University Athletics program for a long time. Come in and see us.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Wallace. I'm the official head team surgeon for the Ave Maria Gyrenes. At the Joint Replacement Institute, we offer a multitude of orthopedic surgery subspecialists to cover any needs you may have. If you or your family have any orthopedic surgery needs, please give us a call at 239-261-BONE.
Back on Gyrene Nation with Who Said That? Persistence is the soul of a champion. Who said that? Alan Webb said that. Alan Webb gets credit for that. Of course, he's a world-renowned runner, and he's a guy that if you Google, quotes by Alan Webb, and that's one of them.
Eminently quotable, I think.
Yep. A big event we have not talked about yet, the Ultimate Frisbee team is getting ready for their conference championship. They play this Saturday and Sunday up in Georgia. If they can win this thing, they go on to the national tournament.
Yeah, I like their chances. They've played very well against a lot of Division I teams. Just recently, we had the senior day, which was combined with an alumni Frisbee game. Really great to honor those seniors. We're only in the 2nd year of varsity Frisbee here, and they've made such a big impact on that. And they ended up beating the alumni. Yep. I will say the alumni have a lot of skill. They just don't have the legs that the current varsity players have.
Yep. So that was a lot of fun last weekend, and now they're getting ready for their conference tournament. We wish them the best. Coach, thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching Gyrene Nation.